It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? And it is time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, December 15th, 2020. It's 10:01 and the Mountain temperature 28 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 10 late night news at 10:02 is: could Congress overturn Biden's electoral college win? Possibly will it now? Biden named former rival Buttigieg to lead transportation department. Former Michigan Governor Granholm to energy department. Pelosi will require House members to wear masks to be recognized. California orders 5,000 body bags with cases rising, Newsom said. Biden appoints to nominate former Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm to lead Department of Energy. Healing is coming as U.S. health workers start getting vaccine. Ford commutes Mayan burial sentence, calls for his immediate release. Lenders are too radical for Joe Biden and campaign for Ossoff and Warnock in Georgia's Senate race. Investors in breach software firm SolarWinds traded $28 million in stock days before hack was revealed. Ex-Texas cop arrested trying to prove out fraud conspiracy theory. Nigerian mom pleads for a child's return after Boko Haram claimed responsibility for mass school kidnapping. China should consider alternatives to Australian iron ore as trade tensions simmer, analysts said. City of Paris is fined 90,000 euros for naming too many women as senior positions. Twitter kills sentenced to death for serial murders. Hungary effectively bans same-sex couples from adopting children. Disaster waits up Asian Red Sea oil tanker is emptied soon, scientists warn. NATO, UN anti-nuke treaty odds with existing non-proliferated efforts. Peter Giggins accepted as Transportation Secretary. Supreme Court signed with Colorado Church, New Jersey religious leaders on COVID-19 limits. Shared nursing home staff accounts for COVID-19. Spread study shows. President Joe Biden is now with me on Tuesday. Urged Americans not to travel to Washington, D.C. for the ceremony, cited measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19. And the best bet is to watch it at home. Attleboro area prepares for first major snowstorm. A Christmas gift to area TV viewers. Channel 5 stays in Bristol County cable lineup. AG officer rips Bristol County Sheriff's Office for violent civil rights advice to detainees after melee over COVID testing. Attleboro Mayor Paul LaRue announced Monday that City Hall will be closed to the public from 4:30 p.m. on December 24th to 8:30 a.m. on January 11th. A total of 9 working days. Non-Eastern 911 calls now being handled by U Regional Dispatch Center. Bail set for driver stopped by state police on 995 with a gun and 4 pounds in the car. Seacock to start remote learning ahead of winter break. Bridgewater Rainham schools going fully remote. Court strikes down Fall River Panhandling the ban. Parkland said struggling days return students to classrooms as it returns to phase 2 reopening plan. Hingham Fire extinguishes a 3-alarm fire. South Shore Hospital gets the first batch of COVID-19 vaccines. Quincy weighs substitutions on municipal internet. 200 crash involving police cruising in Boston. Health workers feeling good as hell as hospitals begin COVID vaccine injections. Morgan State University received record $40 million gift from philanthropist Mackenzie Scott. The AU could break up big tech companies that violate strict rules. Apple incorporated stock up performance competitors on strong trading day. Governor Rick Copeland of North Carolina said the Christmas holiday could be even worse, as health secretary asking North Carolina not to travel holidays, get tested before any gatherings. 15 more COVID-19 cases, 15 deaths reported on Tuesday in Utah. Governor Wolf provided an update on vaccine distribution, preparations, and winter weather. And COVID-19 vaccine takers encourage people to get vaccinated. Hybris had 2 mission confirms return to natural temple included guest Earth. He's too quiet for his mate to hear him, so he makes the megaphone. So the moon, shuttle, and Earth from the 2020 total solar eclipse and they stand in satellite views. And Jupiter Saturn will be the closest they have in 400 years now. Peter Chill News Time is 10:06 sports time. The Boston Celtics in the preseason game fall to the Philadelphia 76ers at Philadelphia 108-99. Jimmy Butler, LeBron James react to Giannis Antetokounmpo signing. Alabama leads dependability every ranking as top 5 teams all city. Iowa State moves up to number 6, and Packers up to number 2. Saint steals ball, and Jack Paul drank Conor McGregor's wife, and then discussing $50 million ploy. And the subway looking good. Computer rail. Looking good in the Ferris out. Looking good. Mass packing eastbound side. A little bit slower on South Boston. 120 southbound side. A little slower on the pike in Weston. Route 2 eastbound side. A little bit slower on the Leominster stretch. And Route 2 westbound. A little slower to 495 and the Fort Devens. 91 northbound side. A little slower on Hartford, Connecticut. 95 the northbound side. A little slower between Bridgeport down to Milford. And up in New England, Vermont. New Hampshire, Maine. 95 on the southbound side. A little slower Palmyra, Vermont. Palmyra, Maine. Peter Children's time, 10:07. Time enough for weather report, and 24 hours from now, we're going to be contending with the first snowstorm of the season, as that's going to be a heavy snow, and we could get up to around 8 to 14 inches of snow possible around the region. As tonight and Wednesday going to be quite and cold, as a coastal storm will bring heavy snow, strong winds, and minor coastal flooding into the region on Wednesday night, and then for Thursday as high pressure builds. And for late for the work week and the weekend, a colder than average temperature for late in the work week beginning to moderate by the weekend, as forecast continues with no changes. And please read the previous and heavy snow possible. Total stimulation of 6 to 10 inches possible. Winds could get size 50 miles an hour. We have winter storm watching the main spectrum Wednesday evening and Thursday afternoon. There'll be Northern Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Southeast Massachusetts from Wednesday evening, Thursday afternoon, and tropical very difficult. Hazardous conditions can affect the Thursday morning commute, and snow development by Wednesday evening and becoming heavy times, and Wednesday night into early Thursday, and snow tapering up by Thursday afternoon. Okay. All right, looking at our current conditions around the region: 20 in Boston, 25 in Beverly, 24 in Fitchburg and Worcester. It's 30 in Providence, 30 in Warwick, 31 in Fall River, 32 in Falmouth, 32 in Barnstable, 33 in the Nantucket, 32 in Martha's Vineyard, 31 in New Haven, 30 in Bridgeport, 27 in Berry, Connecticut, 27 in Bradley, in Hartford, 27 in Springfield, 24 in Orange, Massachusetts, 20 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, 23 in Manchester, Hampshire, and Portsmouth, Hampshire, 20 in St. Maine, and 18 in Portland, Maine, and 15 in Corning, Maine. It's going to be a dry and a cold night in store, 24 hours before the calm of the storm. The weather story today is the snow, and we could get 8 to 12 inches by much of the region, with 12 to 18 inches possible for much of Connecticut, from Norwich down to Hartford and Winslow, Atlanta, 7 Berkshire County, Massachusetts, and 1 to 3 to 4 inches possible by around the Provincetown Highlands area, and a low risk in outages because the snow that we having for the storm is a fluffier and easy to move around compared with the heavy wet snow that could bring down trees and power lines. And the best chance of some wind gusts about 40 miles per hour was on the South Shore and the Cape Nouns. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It's going to go like this. It'll be mostly good skies, and it'll be cold tonight, low 14 degrees, north about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Increased skies about 27 degrees, northeast about 6 miles an hour for Wednesday night. Snow may after 9 p.m. The snow could times, low on 27 degrees, northeast about 7 to 16 miles an hour. Guess size 30 miles an hour. Just with 9% new snow combination of 4 to 8 inches possible for Thursday. Snow may before 2 p.m. under 30 degrees and a low 16, north about 6 to 17 miles an hour. Guess size 20 to 25 miles an hour. Just just 9% new snow combination of 3 to 7 inches possible for Friday. Most of the sides cover 29, low 13 degrees, north about 3 to 10 miles an hour, and for Saturday. Most of the sides cover 33, low 23, common coming in the westbound 5 miles an hour, and for Sunday, most of the sides cover 49, low 26, common coming in the southwestbound 6 miles an hour, and for Monday, part the sides cover 41 degrees on a low 30, common coming in the westbound 5 to 7 miles an hour in the morning, and for Tuesday, chest rain snow shots, part the sides cover 42 degrees, light west wind increase of the 5 to 9 miles an hour in the morning, chest rate to 40%. Currently in Dalton, it is 28 degrees and fair skies, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel. 10 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, December 15, 2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good night with a goodbye day. Stay safe, be positive, wealthy, be well. See you tomorrow morning, and more important, we have a good night.